Hello, this is Dark Love, and today I'll be reviewing a set which is so big I actually can't use my usual light tent to do this. It's the A-Wing Starfighter, the Ultimate Collector Series version, with 1,673 pieces. It is an 18 plus set, and it has one minifigure, which I'll take a look at in a sec. It's on the back of the box. This set was released in 2020 and retailed for $200. The set also did have a promo when it was released on May the 4th. It's a May the 4th set, and the promo was like a Death Star punch scene. On the side of the box, we can actually see the pilot, who does not have arm printing, but does have a detailed helmet print. I don't know. It's a big box here. Now on the back, we can see the set, its dimensions, and what it looks like from different angles and stuff. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I don't really want to talk about this because I'm about to review it anyways. Also, there's like kind of side box art, but that's not really very important. It says another language. Back. There. I do find the manual, it's actually a pretty interesting manual. Just like to get that out. It's a big manual. So yeah, here's the manual. On the back, it's pretty nice. Kind of like you got the Rebellion logo along with the A-Wing. Get to look at that. I feel like maybe there's like shadows on there. Can't really tell. I feel like gray pieces for some reason are like black in this. Right? Some of them. I don't know. And also in the manual, well, there is information on the people who made it and like scenes it appears. Whatever. We're here for the set, not the manual. Let's take a look at the single figure from the set. Alright, here is our figure here. This is the A-Wing pilot figure, which is, it's kind of similar to some of the other ones. It has a darker color scheme, which is nice, and a much more detailed helmet print. I feel like it's kind of like, we don't have arm printing, but we do have a nice helmet piece. Oh, I dropped it. But I guess you can kind of see the head here, which is a double-sided one. It has more of like a scared expression. This is a very detailed helmet print here. Got a lot of nice colors on here. It's not like too bright of a character, which is nice. It does kind of like, it's not neon or anything. It's the right color scheme, which is nice. Because if you're getting a UCS set, you want only the best, right? Only the best is good enough. That's the whole like company motto thing at LEGO. All right, here it is. This is the UCS A-Wing, and I have it currently in its forward-facing position on the stand. You can actually pick it up and move it if you want other positions. And I have it next to some sets here, so that way you can get an idea of just how big it is. Here's the Razor Crest, which has been also kind of dubbed a mini UCS, and here is a full-size UCS. Here's the U-Wing, which some of you in the comments have said you really would like. Good luck finding them. They're hard to find, but they're great sets. And it's also next to the A-Wing, so you can just get a feel for how large this thing is. For like $200, you're getting exactly what you paid for. This is a big set. I'm going to move this to the side here. U-Wing's already out of the way. Alright, let's get down to reviewing. So on the bottom, we have the figure on a very nice stand here with all the interesting information. This is the A-Wing Starfighter. Manufactured by Quat System Engineering, length 9.60 meters, engines a Novaldex J77 Event Horizon. Hyperdrive is the Incom GBK785 hyperdrive unit. Shielding is a Surplex Z9 deflector shield protector. Weapons are a Borstel RG9 laser cannons, Dimec HM6 concussion missile launcher. That is a mouthful. And also you do get a nice image of the A-Wing on there in the blue color. So here's the actual set, which is not in all blue, unlike the picture. I don't know why I made that bad joke. That was terrible. And it has some stickers. You can kind of see these in the front and stuff. And there's also canopy stickers. It did advertise 2 sticker sheets, but didn't have 2 sticker sheets. So you'll just have to be extra careful when applying them. But you should probably be careful anyways, because it's not like those things can be put back on. You put it on and it's messed up. You try to put it back on, it doesn't stick. It's not the same. Looking at U501st Battle Pack. Also, this is not a sticker. These are printed. That's nice. It doesn't have that on the other side though, because A-Wings are usually asymmetrical. You see what I did there? And this entire like very nicely curved section on the front here is all kind of separate, so it does wiggle around a little bit if you move it. And it has a very interesting connection. I do like how they actually did it. It's very unexpected. It's like a ball joint and a lightsaber like blade inserted in there, and it holds it in really well. It's not going to fall apart on you. It's really reliable. What may not be as reliable is these engines. They do kind of wiggle around, which is not something I would like on a UCS set, but hey, whatever they do to get that on. These blasters here, the sides are very nicely put together. They're also not like super breakable. You can like hit them around a lot. And also they do stay in positions, which is nice. They have some nice gears in there to help keep them in place. You can aim them in whatever direction you want, as long as it's not like upside down. You can't do that. Anyways, inside, let's take a look inside. You can easily remove that canopy piece here. Here's the stickers. That canopy is also exclusive to this set because they didn't have one which worked for it before. When I actually saw this, I thought like, oh, it's not exclusive. It's just the same as this part on the Razor Crest. But no, this is different. It's like a whole new piece. Man, maybe they could implement this on a UCS Razor Crest if they wanted to. But inside, we have a very nicely like padded, and it's supposed to be padding on a chair. You know, you have a control panel. I'm not sure if it's an exclusive print. It could be, as well as maybe what would be the controller for the actual ship. Kind of looks like a gear shifting mechanism on a stick shift car. But also this does fold. You can easily put this back in, ready to fly, even though it takes 2 hands to pick this up. It's a very large set. This kind of section on the back here does have a few like revealing details on there to show that like rebels may have modified it or had to repair it after getting attacked. And also like how they have a red stripe going down the front. It looks really nice. If you have this set, you know. So yeah, spinning this around the back, we can see these fins. They do move. They're on hinges, so they can move if that does anything. Like, I don't know, maybe it folds up like this. Maybe that helps when you're storing your A-Wing. I don't know. I am not you. And also, is that like a window frame bit? Perhaps. Also, we have this very nice engine details on the back here. The translucent yellow really looks nice. Like what you did, Lego. Only the best is good enough. Also, this stand can lean. Although I do find sometimes when it's in this position, it does fall down. Like during my first take of this thing, it fell forward and I started panicking, thinking it was going to break. There's a small gap over here, but that doesn't really bother me too much. I do wish they made a piece to cover up those gaps. We'll make custom pieces for the scaled down TIE Fighter and X-Wing, and no one will buy those. Well, they make custom pieces for A-Wings people will totally buy. Also, this gap in the front, which I think is actually right, like it's perfect size. This little bit in the front here, looking at you, this piece, I'm gonna zoom in. This thing's like constantly slightly off-centered. Like I have tried to get it perfect, but it never does. It always is slightly off center. Oh well. I'm gonna try to. Never mind, that didn't work as I expected, and now I just look like a fool for trying that. But on the bottom, here there are some studs sticking out. That's cool. Like this bit here, it's kind of like symmetrical-ish. So yeah, there's that. That is the UCS A-Wing, and actually before I end off this video, I am going to cut to show you this on a few different angles if you want to know like how maybe you'll present it. So yeah, here are some of the different angles that I can put it on aside from this one. This is not my usual one. I'll show you mine in a sec. Alright, here is the A-Wing on this side. This is how I prefer to display it. I feel like it kind of gives you like a nice profile of the entire vehicle. And here is the Razor Crest. Just for scale. That's pretty big. Alright, we're gonna cut to my next segment. We'll do kind of like a 3, 2, 1. Alright, here we are. Now we're on a new angle. Whoa, magic of editing. Wow. And here we can see in the back how this kind of looks. I already showed you this. I don't really think this is the proper way to display an A-Wing, especially if you're paying $200 to display it like this. I mean, maybe this I could see kind of working, but I don't know. I feel like this is kind of an off angle, so I'm going to do another cut to the final way to show it in 3, 2, 1. Whoa! We suddenly appeared in the final segment. And here it is on another angle. It's like the same as before, but with slightly less gray. Alright, that's gonna have to do it for this review. Sorry I haven't been posting them in a while. It takes time to make these things. I'm not talking about the set, I'm talking about the review. Although I am talking about the set, these take time. So, yeah, hopefully I should have more this week. Maybe I'll do another UCS review next week, and who knows? So thank you for watching, everyone, and stay safe.